This sure doesn't look like 1 point. Well, that is because it isn't. Welcome everyone if it's your first time to the channel, and if you're back, welcome back for Con 4 with Falcness Gaming. Today's the day. 1.0 is here. We are planning on PVE today, obviously. You can see with the thumbnail. Because I wanted PVE to be represented well, and frankly, I wanted to hit the ground running there first. So the idea today was to get into PVE, and initially I was going to check and see if Snowball progress had been saved our previous playthrough. I can tell you from what I've seen already, I don't think we have anything to worry about. As I was scrolling through this account's achievements, I can see very clearly that some of them still have progression, so that's good news. And in particular on this account, we have still 6 master and 1. So this is the Con 4 account, the one where we got Master of Ultra main account. I wanted to make sure that progression was saved, and it is, so there's no need to log into the main account. And frankly, I don't know if we'd be able to log into anything more than one account right now. Reason being because I am experiencing what more than likely everyone on the PvE side of things, or any side of things that requires logging into BSG's account, are experiencing, and that is, even if you can get to the website, you are greeted with a big maintenance page. So basically, if you were looking to reset your PvE account for the moment, we're just gonna have to relax and wait. If you can get into game, then fortunate, good for you. That's why I decided to just go ahead and start the stream, because I didn't want to keep anyone waiting any longer than I had to as a result of the delay. I will keep monitoring the website in the background. As soon as I'm able to log into my account and reset this profile, we absolutely will. But one of the things I wanted to do was kind of take a look at what we were able to accomplish. This is the account we used in the wipe before the wipe. So if you were seeing the toilet paper thumbnails thinking, who in the world is this crazy guy, that was this account. We actually got pretty far in a relatively short amount of time. I mean, the only thing left would have been another Hall of Fame, you know, obviously a few more gear racks, the air filtering unit, and then of course Bitcoin 3 and you know, solar. So we did have the scab case and the cultist circle and, you know, everything else. Weapon rack 2, but I mean, you 2 and 3 are really just for what you pay for them. Man, they're not really efficient. Could have done more here. Just some rep with Ragman holding us back there. So that's where we got to. From a hideout standpoint, I'm going to go ahead and grab these because I'm going to show you in just a second the flea market is active. So if we take a look here, let me get to my character screen because it'll be a little quieter for everyone and noise of the hideout. But as I go in here, you'll see there's some new tasks available. So we have no questions asked. Interesting. New ice pick. Okay. You know, none of these will probably accept because we're going to be wiping this account. But I do want to go through. Sorry, I didn't mean to get off of it. Because we'll be wiping this account. Obviously, there's no point in accepting them. But I do want to see if there's anything. The 2 pick, I think, seems to be anything new on this account. However, as we all know, if you're on the PVE side of things, you will need to reset your account in order to be able to experience the 1 point changes. And that's where it gets tricky, because if you can't get on your account, you're not going to be able to do. And you try. And now we've been put in line with a 6 minute. Cool. But in the meantime, I wanted to show you the flea market is indeed open, and people are already listing things. They go ahead and bless someone with some moonshine. Have it for about, oh, I'd have to pay that to do that. All right, well, I'm not doing that, man. Listen, I'm doing whatever's cheapest for me. Here, have some moonshine. Congratulations. So I also noticed this rare band. I don't know what this is, but it says head eyes, and has the skull bullets, what around what looks to be like a wristband, and insignia work on the sides. Pretty cool. It looks like, based on the description, you can't list it on the flea market. Looks like you could put it in your special slot. Let's take a look. So serve kit and special slot is still a thing, okay? However, I guarantee you, if we take a look, no. So serve kits and meds, more than likely not going in your secure container, are saying this guy cannot be put in your special slot. So even though it says it can, it cannot. I wonder if it can be here. Now, that breaks. That is interesting. Or if it's just a new armband, that looks cool. I don't know, but I'm not going to wear it. I know that. We're going to wipe the account anyway. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, so I noticed those things. I also noticed a few things about the hideout that you guys might find use. I know you'll find of use. Let's turn off the power. Just, you know, so we can have a little less noise. If you look at Intelligence Center 2, for example, one of the big questions I had was whether or not BSG was going to stick with the recent found in raid requirements. And as you can see, it appears as if they're settling, as Nikita said, on a mix between the two. None of what's required for the level 3 upgrade on Intelligence Center, right here as an example, requires the found in raid tag, except for the wireless transmitter. So you can buy the rest of it, but you would have to find this thing. Now, I don't know if that is something that is specific to the individual or if it is account based. If we take a look at the weapon rack, as you can see, the only thing required to be found in raid is the drill and the toolkit. The rest of these items are not, and I think that actually is an absolutely wonderful change, because now the lower tier hideout items will still have value and still be able to be listed on the flea, and then things like the drill, you still want to get some of the found in raid items, but also these are still valuable to you as barter items in most cases. So it really, I think, brings the value up of most items overall. So that was an interesting change. I also noticed, just in walking around the hideout in general, crispier frames and what seems to be a bit of a smoother game overall, right? So I think based on that, let's take a look at where our stats ended up for this particular wipe. This was what, all of how many streams? I don't know. Doesn't matter how many streams. Let's just go bit by bit. 142 raids, 123 survived, 19 knocks to various things. 1,366 kills, and ending with a KD of 71.89, which for that many raids in, and most of them solo, for me, that is a personal best. So I'd like to see, with the changes, and I'm telling you, when we were going through Snowball on the main account, the AI felt saucier. I'm interested to see kind of what changes have made it into 1.0, and you know, how everything is balanced. So some pretty cool stuff there. I mean, there's, you go into a lot of different things here, but ultimately made it quite far. I think we finished Tarkov Shooter, we finished Shooter Born in Heaven. If you look at tasks, we were pretty deep in Grenadier. I just needed one more hand grenade kill. Oh, we can look at that. Look at this. Wait. Grenadier is only 5. And I want to say, wasn't that more? Set up 8 still. Okay. Interesting. Friend from Novinsk is still there. So some of the event tasks are still there. One of the things I noticed as well in going through the achievements is that the hardcore wipe through to the end, and those achievements appear to still be available. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, how many of those we can collect along the way, and then also what new achievements they've added. Should be pretty cool. Let me check this website again one more time. Let's see what they're saying. Last time I tried to refresh it, they put me in a queue, and now it says estimated wait time is 2 minutes. Do not refresh. Blah blah blah. Right, same thing you guys are getting. Huh? A new DLC trailer. No, I didn't see that. Not. I've been last night I was working on the thumbnails for the streams, and I knew I wanted to do Tarkov TV, and then once I made that decision, based on the fact that it was you just said dang, yeah, based on the fact it was 3 a.m. I decided to take an early night last night and get some sleep myself. You're not the only one, and honestly, I'm feeling it now a little bit myself, but I think once we get some raids going, we just need to be able to reset the profile, and unfortunately, we are still in this queue. At it right now, waiting on it. It said 2 minutes. What felt like 20 minutes ago. Outside of that, really doesn't look like anything's changed from a menu standpoint. It does feel like the UI is cleaner. I will say one thing. If you look at the message tab I noticed earlier, now you have PMC frequency, so like messages from individuals, and special comms, which is essentially messages from the traders. So that's been separated. Now we've got some money, evidently. Can I get the money? All right, so the flea is up, but you can't get your money. So, you know, typical Tarkov launch dayness. You know, I was expecting a lot of this. Personally, this is my first rodeo with Tarkov Wipe Day. The good news is we are able to get into the game, and we are signed into the launcher, so we shouldn't have to do that part again. Now I just need them to let us into the website so that we can do our reset and get this party started. So the refresh, or the time now says 1 minute. I'm going to wait until it refreshes, and then based on what it says, if it's not saying anything but maintenance, I'm going to go ahead and queue us up for raid. I don't know where we'll go, just somewhere just to see what in raid looks like. if there's been any changes. I'm a big Ground Zero fan, so maybe we go there, we check it out, just to see if there's been any change to or anything like that while we wait on the reset. I could have kept waiting, but I saw no reason to hold up. So hope everyone's having a good day. We did the Tarkov TV this hour and very early at 3 a.m. and then everyone was in and we were all chatting it up and out, and of course they didn't start actually until an hour later, you know. But honestly, it was still pretty cool. A lot of this they did, and the trailer that dropped initially, the story trailer, was amazing. It's fire. I cannot wait to get into it. And then in particular, it was the story trailer, and what else? Oh, the video, the music video at the end. The music video at the end was amazing. Yes, Terminal is in. Yes, it is in. And Snakes, man, that's terrible. Just keep trying, man. What finally got it for me was I just logged out of the launcher and went back to the sign-in screen, and then just kept trying to sign in, and eventually it let me sign in. Now, you can't do that on the website because they've got the countdown there, and it just says maintenance again. So I think that's where we're going to be. That one, unfortunately, and that not where. I'm getting me. So let's let's just head in and see. Terminal is there. Insane 1 to 5 PMCs. There's a boss. You can actually see it. So it's locked. Has to be opened. It did mention that a lot of the maps would have to be open. Let's just go in and see what we got. Right? Oh, it won't let you even click it. Oh no, that's new. Okay, so that's cleaner. Right. I like what I'm seeing so far. What level are we? Are we going to high level Ground Zero? What level are we? We're 30. Hey, we could verify. One of my favorite questions. How bad? Bad is it? You know, and they nerf it. And then also, what do load times look like now in 1.0? Yeah. We'll be hitting it. You think you wiped it before everything got EMP'd? See, I was thinking about that, Snakes, but the problem with that, I thought, was if we wiped it before the server came back up, I didn't know if it would count as having been wiped. So I wanted to wait until the servers come back up, then access the account, then wipe it, so that we can know for sure that we wiped after 1.0. So unfortunately, this is not a new wipe yet. It is 1.0 though, so let's get in and see what awaits us. I would typically call this a god tier spawn. I am playing in 4K locally here, so that frame rate that I'm seeing is already crisp and lovely. This would then be high level Ground Zero, so we can immediately get a sense of what loot is going to look like. And also, you know, let's get something to drink while we're here. I will tell you, I can already see that the movement feels different. I'm not going to say bad. I'm going to say it feels similar to prior to, not the softcore, but prior to the hardcore. Like I think the movement is what I would be expecting out of Tarkov, is what I'm feeling right now. Visually, don't see too much in the way of changes, or in the way of enemies yet, but we'll see. Searching UI has not changed. I'm gonna go ahead and start grabbing. I'm not gonna need any of this stuff, but why not? Let's just, we're here, right? Everybody wants to be raiding today. Let's raid. You know, did I get this one? I did, yeah. Did this one. I will say, frame rate is staying consistently in a good place, and I'm actually hosting this raid, so this is not on PSG servers. This is local performance, which is pretty good actually. So that's good to see. Yeah, hopefully. Excuse me. Sorry, I probably need to drink some water. Hopefully it works out for you, brother. I certainly, I had that thought, and I was like, I better hold off. You know, I think part of it, honestly, and this is, you know, I don't want to be that conspiracy theorist, but I wouldn't be shocked if some of it was a hold up, you know, just so that some of the 1.0 components can be viewed outside of PVE. You know, just saying. It's kind of sus that we can't get to the website, Nikita. It's a little sus, right? Just a smidge. Let's see if we've got graphics cards. Sounds like they're going in over there. I don't know why those things are highlighted. I don't think I need them. We certainly won't need them past today as long as we're able to log into the website at one point or another. Let's take a look and maintenance still. Yes, still maintenance. That is so unfortunate. Alright, let's not think about that. I will try to mask my own frustration. So as not to add to yours. Because I'm cool like that. And what are you guys shooting at? Going nuts down there. Not sure. Alright. Forward and not much more. Fine. Maybe you'll get more than 50 FPS. I mean, maybe. It's seeming like it might be possible. I don't know. Now, I mean, but you gotta get logged in though. That's Alright. So we'll check on the website after the raid. Once we get able to reset, then we will do just that. I appreciate everyone's patience on the stream start this morning. I believed it when he said they'd hit the button very soon. I was expecting, you know, I don't know. I should know better, you know. But I was like, well, maybe, you know, 10, 15 minutes, you know. So I set the time, and then I had to move the time back, and then it became clear that that wasn't going to happen. So, yeah. Sorry about all of that. I was trying to wait until we could at least log into the game. You know, have flash drives always been a thing in computers? I mean, it makes perfect sense, and I don't know why it wasn't a thing. If it wasn't, I'm not hating. I don't want to barrel stuff myself either. Oh, hello there. Listen, you should keep walking. Don't do it. Oh, you guys are gonna do it, aren't you? Yep. Maybe not. I don't know what they're doing out there. So far, performance seems crisp. Don't really see a lot of wholesale changes, which I wasn't really expecting that anyway. I am encouraged to see what I feel is an uptick in performance though. And some visual elements have changed a little. Got this is the SVD that was off center that I was bitching about. 2 shots to the dome. Wow, did they add armor to that thing? Come on. Yeah, well, I don't know how dangerous you guys are yet, so I'm going to just chill for. Can't assume they're the same old scavs. You know, they might be on some other stuff today. I don't know. Well, it's gonna take us a while to get our super search. I'm gonna miss that. Oh, whoops! There's a plant there, and maybe what we could call a plant there. We have a bear. Also what sounds like a bunch of interesting.
Вали кепку!
Now this bear's gonna push. There's a bear over there that's not pushing. So, I see already way busier raids, guys. You're gonna have some enemies to contend with in raids today, for sure. Which I'm obviously okay with. Bring them on. Let's go. Help me gear up quicker when we do get to start the wipe. Let's go. How many are there? Jesus. Listen, man. Y'all, look, come on out. Let's just go ahead and get this over with. Okay? I mean, it's only gonna end one way. Right? Bad guy over there. Hello there. How's it going? I am not a bad guy. I don't know what you've heard about me or who told you those things. Right? But they're wrong. I've been misjudged and misspoken about. You shouldn't go around talking about people you don't really know things about, my dude. I'm just saying. In general, that's regarded as rude. You know what I mean? How rude. I should literally not move out because there's like 8 people over there. It's an exaggeration, but I definitely saw some heads moving. Out front. Nope. Yeah. Of course this is gonna make me do that. Yeah, you thought you had me, didn't you? Haha. Alright. Well, nothing exciting going on in that. I've never been in my life. You are the most disappointing computer I've ever seen. Hey, nice. Congrats, man. Hopefully you get in soon. I know I was feeling that myself. Matter of fact, before I step out, let's check this website, man. I want to get the new wipe going, and I really certainly understand everyone else is in that same boat too. Please, can we have a website, Nikita? Please. Oh, now I'm in line and it's 27 minutes. Hold on 1 second. That's just nuts, dude. Website, question mark. Come on, man. This is some nonsense. We want to play the game. Simple as. Alright, let's go. We're gonna raid. Overall, the color is different. I guess this is autumn. There. You know, overall, it just seems like things look a little smoother, and it certainly seems like it's running a little better, a little crisper. But outside of that, really, not a lot's changed, or at least from what I can tell so far. I think FOV looks better on the weapons themselves. I think the gun models look more present, I guess, in the image, I would say. Outside of that, seems like exactly what we would expect. So really, nothing new to see here. I like. Thank you. See what we got going on here. Just run around and clear the map. We can't get on the website anyway. At least it seems that way. Alright. You know what? Let's take a look at something, actually, before we head out. Let's see if the boss is up. Colante had returned to Ground Zero when they did the boss event, and I heard that with 1.0 bosses were going to be 75% spawn rate. Obviously, I don't think that would apply to low-level Ground Zero, but certainly that is not where we are, unless they change that level threshold. I suppose that's possible. I do know that some items on the flea are level gated. So there are certain items that you cannot sell or buy until certain levels. I noticed military power filter, wireless transmitter. There's a few that can't be listed on the flea until you hit level 35. Now I don't know what other level gates may be in place beneath that, because this account is already, you know, past like 32 or whatever, but it's a mechanic that exists now that didn't, wherein before you could access the flea, you know, at level 15 or, you know, whatever level they put in place for the wipe. Now it looks like the flea is like level gated, you know, as in the items themselves. So that's different and new and interesting. So hopefully they get this website thing figured out and we can get in and see all of the different and new and interesting things. Wouldn't that be interesting? Alright. Frames look crisp though, not gonna lie. You know, and I usually don't keep the frame monitor up in Ground Zero anyway, but overall, I think they've brightened the look of the game a little bit. I typically try to brighten it myself, but it definitely looks brighter. So looks like maybe BSG did their own little bit of color adjustments. So, all right. So we're gonna play a fun game while we wait here. I'm gonna get out, and if anyone is not wiping, then you may want to pay attention to the flea. Kenny the Gamer. Since the website is down, we're not able to wipe our PVE character right. Unfortunately, that is correct, Kenny. And no, I've not tried Street. That actually was just the first raid we've tried, just to get in and see what performance was like, what kind of changes we could find. So yes, that's correct. We can't wipe yet, and no, we have not tried. Hopefully, Streets will be good. I'll say that the performance there was better than what we saw days leading up to the wipe, or at least what I saw. Hopefully, true for the rest of them. You know what it looks. Let's take a look. Matter of fact, if you guys want, we can run a Streets raid and take a look and see what that looks like. Now that will put us in BSGQ territory. What keys do I have? Could run a relax. That could be it. See what we get. Maybe I should maybe not. Let me just think the question for itself. Playing PvE. Right now, the only question on your mind, website, right? That's what we want to. Let's get the website up and running so that people can actually start the wipe. And then I'll say please and thank you. Let's 29-minute wait time. So, come on, Nikki. Anyway, streets could be cool. We could take a look at relax. Let me see what we. Grab them. Yeah, let's do that. I was gonna say the other thing we can do is obviously sell everything, and use that to eat up some time while we wait for website to be available. Fortunately, it is not, and if you're on PVE today, you won't be able to wipe your account until it becomes so. Meantime, if you're lucky enough to get in, maybe do what we're doing, hit a few raids, check a few things out, and then see where you want to take it from there. But yeah, I've got the website up in the background. I just checked it again. We're now on a 28-minute timer. I did I just asked website ? To no, he's probably getting destroyed right now. I don't see a lot of people talking about bugs. I don't know. We'll see as the day develops. It will be an interesting day. That I just decided after waiting for the game to actually update and then be able to load, and then obviously running into a website issue myself. I said, let's go live. We'll run some raids. We'll have some fun. We'll check out some new things on this account before we wipe it, and then we'll go from there. Once we can access the website and everyone's able to wipe the accounts, we'll jump right into the content ourselves. I seriously hope this was not a sus move to gate it, so that PvE players weren't able to access it. Not suggesting that would be a possible. Yeah, no. Got in, seems when you clicked wipe it didn't go through, so maybe you were saved. Oh. Nice. Play on an ancient PC, so your biggest hurdle, streets for progression. Oh, for sure. Streets is tough if your PC can't handle it. It's always been one of those maps that has been under optimized, to say the least, and also at the same time one of those maps that everybody wants to play on. It's huge, it's good, it's beautiful. But yeah, performance is there. Sure. Actually, queue times not bad. Look at that. We got into streets in under 3 minutes. Outstanding. Now, maybe that means that's just because no one is on these servers yet. Everyone's waiting to reset their account, and I would imagine the PvE servers and the PvP servers are separate, so I guess that could be part of things for us. Yeah, hopefully they get the account thing and the website thing sorted, man, because that is not gonna lie, a little disappointing. Get into raid and see what we can do and discover streets of Tarkov. First time here since 1.0. Now I don't know about you guys, but the color seems very autumny to me. So let me know what it's looking like on your end. Certainly looks clear and visible, which is good. Matter of fact, let's check the key. Why am I going this way? Why am I going this way? In Streets of Tarkov, we should check for the key. Maybe we could be the first one to get a key after 1.0. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be fun? Website might be working now. Versus previous patches, it really does. Website still down, but you just went on it and wiped. Wait, so it's down? Mine still has a timer of 29 minutes. Done yapping? No, you're fine, man. I don't mind the yapping. That's part of the whole streaming thing. You know, I encourage it. Yap away. It's good. It's good for the algo anyway, man. Yap away. Slap a like. Tell them how you feel about it, because you know that squeaky wheel gets the oil or the grease or whatever you want to say, man. And I know everybody came to play Tarkov today, right? So let's get going. Now, this frame rate is atrocious, or at least what it's showing. Okay, now that seems to be stabilizing a little bit, but that smoke has always chugged every system, and it looks like it still is. Like, I don't know why. Just get rid of the smoke. And literally, did you guys see that? Smoke is still a problem. Top. I don't know where they are. Oh, interesting. They took away the unnecessary options finally, guys. Look, you just have the options that you can actually do. Weird. That's an interesting one. That one, okay, I can get behind that change. Because for the longest time, man, those extra options is like, why is that even there? You know what I mean? Went through the queue twice. Has the message maintenance on it. Yeah, same thing. I know. I'm sorry, guys. And that's why I went ahead and started the stream, because I figured we're all in the same boat. Everybody wants to play, and I know no one else is streaming PVE. That's why I'm doing it. You know, because I think it deserves to be represented on launch day. You know, and PVE players deserve to be able to log in and get going. So hopefully they get that fixed pretty quickly here. I know I was excited about the Tarkov TV and the content we all saw, and certainly excited about what comes next, but I want to play a fresh wipe. You know, I think that's what we're all here for. So my hope is that they get that going. The good news is we can actually play Tark, so we'll we'll celebrate that minor victory. I know there's folks out there that can't even do that, so I should at least be thankful that that we have that going on. First boss fight, maybe? Whoops. Yep. There. They are definitely here. See if I can bounce it off the door. There we go. Out. Lost an arm. Is that? See if I can get him to push. Open that. My breach. Valente will hide. And sometimes they'll try to flank. Interesting. Wonder. Guard, yeah. Wonder. Curious. What's going on down here? Now, that push is better. Sure. Especially with no nades. But I wanted to make sure we didn't have anyone creeping, which we don't. So there. I still don't know for sure if that's a guard or not. Looked like he was armored, but whoever it was, someone back there took my arm off. Take care of that first. Oh. Someone pushing. I see grenades. Get this arm back on. We got a full. This time I'll actually let it play. Instead of, you know, not. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Game is almost done. Nice. How's it going? How are the bugs? Still on PVE? Yes, PVE today. Everything's in the description for the schedule. You cannot reset your account as of yet. The website, for whatever reason, still says maintenance. I am in line myself currently for the next 14 minutes, presumably to be told that the website is under maintenance. I know they're aware of it because I personally hit Nikita up on X, you know, just hello, kind of what's going on, but I don't know. You know, it's launch day. Overall, I will say that the actual in-raid performance is really good so far from what I've seen. Oh no. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite you. Yeah. We definitely have the boys here, I think. I want the AS flow. I want that. Probably should have considered this ammo thing. You know, we'll be alright. That guy's got a few guns on him. You know, I mean, we'll just have to wing it. It'll be okay. Other guard down. No. Got one. Oh shit. Oop. I saw him peeking around there and like I missed my shot and I knew. I was like, I need to move if I miss this shot. Alright, sweet. Nope. Alright, let's get an ETG going here. No, so far, I'll be honest, man, I like what I see with the performance at least. So good stuff that's changed, I would say, depends on perspective, as always, you know. But for me, I think the thing I saw that was encouraging was not everything is needed to be found in raid anymore for the hideout. So I thought that was a pretty cool change. We got 2 in there. So there's, depending on the upgrade, 1, maybe 2 items that have to be found in raid, which I think is really cool. Positive change. Positive change, I thought. Listen, just come fight it out. I'm ready. Oh, shit. Ooh, that guy's ready too. He was waiting for that scav, man. They're trying to gang up on me, you know. Like, no, come, just come on then. Look, we're all here. You guys that are taking your sweet time. You know, I'm ready. I have 10 rounds, you know. I'm as ready as I'm gonna be. Let's actually, I should probably get ready. Yeah, I think the found and raid changes will be good to bring the value of everything up, but also keep the value of some things relatively in a reasonable place. I think that's been an opportunity for a while now, so, especially on the PVE side of things. Oh, we had some BT. Okay, nice. Nice. I just want to get us a couple fulls here, because we're gonna have to do or die this thing at some point. And I'll just go ahead and get everything loaded up and ready. Aids. Very clearly. Someone's right there. Sounds at that. Barrel stuff. Yeah, bitch. Come on. Let's go. Oh, he's close enough for me to grab my needed items. Listen, man. What did you bring me? Okay. Yeah, I think overall, I mean, you know, this portion of the game certainly looks familiar. Pretty much essentially exactly the way we left it. That's good to see, I think. I was never one that was upset about where this portion of the game was. Oh, we got BP in here. Nice. Did we get Collins high? I know I headshot someone over there. But whether it was him or not, not know. Very well could have been. Yeah, we did. We domed him. Nice. Oh there, sir. Check his cohorts here, and then we'll look for our key. He's got an AK. And if I do, or if he do, actually. Go with that for later. Wait a second. Oh no, he's got 72. Not if I get BP in this one, I'll just hold. So let's we'll head over to relax. Let's see. Get over there. And see what's changed in terms of loot so far. Honestly, everything seems to be relatively in the same place in terms of loot quality. Guy's got some AK. What are you rocking? PRS. Bad. I don't know. Here. Okay, so okay. That should help get us started. And let's go check on this. Nope. Alright. Relaxation it is. Using human shields, yeah, for real. Like, as in each other. I will hide behind everyone so I don't get shot. Okay, I mean, I get it, you know. I get it. Though, I will say the colors, for you guys, from what I'm seeing on the monitor, are in a really good place, I think. You guys let me know what you think, but that's about as bright as I've seen Tarkov a long time, which I think is a welcome change. I mean, I can't tell you the number of comments I get on videos about my videos being dark when I've literally whitewashed my eyeballs as bright as it can get on this OLED. Tarkov and YouTube are just darker experiences, but Tarkov definitely has been lightened up quite a bit, from what I can tell. That translates into an image that is a lot more viewable on the mobile platform, what I can tell. Which is a good thing. I don't know about you guys, I watch a lot of content on my phone, you know, because it's always with us everywhere we go. You know. That's just the way of the world these days. This SVDS is heavy, and I did not fix my arm. Wait till I can breathe again. Oh, he aggroed. ADS'd him for too long, so that's still a thing. Alright, we'll get him when we come out. Oh no, I see him. Hello there. Oh, my arm stamina is terrible. There we go. Yeah, they definitely unadjusted all the inertia changes. I think people are going to be upset about that, dude, honestly. Well, the arena crowd, for sure. No, and that, please don't take that anyway other than I think that's where those changes were kind of based out of. But yeah, it definitely, and I'm rocking obviously one pretty heavy gun right there, so that's a big part of what I'm feeling too. Interested to feel what the fresh ground zero wipe seems like. Brightened up and clears hole. Yeah, it really does. It really does. And I think that's great because like I said, man, it's a losing battle if you're trying to create content that is compelling and good for people to view and watch, and it's dark and people can't see it, you know. Especially if it happens at like a key moment and you're like, man, that short could be huge, but oh yeah, you can't see nothing because Tarkov, right? But no, it looks like they made some adjustments there. I like what I see. But, you know, I've always loved Tarkov, so I don't think that's any secret. Alright. This going and that over there. Moonshine. Still a thing. Can you tuck it away? Yes, you can. Okay. Oh, one thing, guys, I did notice. You cannot put meds in your secure container. And I heard people upset about the fact you can't put bullets either. They kept that change. So heads up on that. Oh, let's get this back. Heads up on that. Your container changes seem to be permanent, at least for now. What do we got here? Oh. I don't know how I didn't see it. Just became part of the scenery. Alright. Okay, so let's check courtyard, damage house. Yeah, damage house. Meh. Yeah, everything's way more vibrant. Loot seems relatively the same. You know, that moonshine was pretty on par. Well, the room was, honestly, with what you would normally get out of a relaxed pop. So, not bad. Boss encounter was smooth. AI felt appropriately rippy. You know, in that location, they've never really pushed from there. They kind of just try to get you to come through that door for whatever reason, which is why I like to push them from there, because it, you know, you have some degree of safety. You can move back if you need to, but overall, performance-wise, things feel good. We got into streets in 2.5 minutes, which I was impressed to see that. I was expecting crazy queues. So the good news, no crazy queues. Unfortunate news, website's down and we cannot reach it. Comes back up. So we're going to be waiting right along with the rest of the world, but I figured we'd go ahead and get started and maybe have some fun, because this is going to be wiped anyway. So we'll probably need to dispose of a few things. Oh, my account's open. Hold on. Let me just real quick, guys. Got to give thanks where thanks is. All right, guys, I can tell you, website looks like it's active. So give me just a second. I am in. I am going to close the client, so we're going to black screen for a second. Before I do, this is the wipe before the wipe. We got the Epsilon Our final KD for everyone, 72.89. 144 raids, 125 survivals, 1.0 is here. I'm going to close the client, reset the profile. I'm going to get started. 1.0 journey. Thank you all for being here. Boy. Okay, so let me make sure. No. Not this. Not the right account. Hold the phone. I have so many accounts, dude. One, hang tight. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Now I'm on the right account. It's almost like someone's helping me in the background. That is outstanding. We are on Con 4. I hit the reset button. For Con 4. Let's see. Now, after I hit the button, it sent me back to the maintenance. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Fingers crossed. Oh, fingers crossed. Did not make me log in again. Got chills up my spine, man. Get someone. Please tell me that worked. Didn't. Okay. 1 second. Again, try to access the website. Did not. Oh, I got so excited. So let's get game. Peter, I appreciate the attempt. So screwed. Not screwed. It'll be fine. Get back. Page. Back in the waiting room. Estimated waiting time is 42 minutes. Uh-oh. What happened? Wrong encryption parameter. Ooh. Wait a second. Oh. Maybe. Yes. Report it. Sure. Maybe that'll help. Maybe it just takes a second. Maybe I just need to be patient. I'm not a patient person. I believe we've. I'm not the most patient. I do try to exercise. I do. Wrong parameters. Well, guys, maybe you intentional part of the process, i.e., it takes a second, but may have a. Yes, report the error. Sure, they want more. I feel like that's probably not what they want to see. Yes and no. I can say at the moment, I'm not sure we were able to get on the profile. I was able to hit reset. But up to that point, we then logged back in the game, and then it looked like our character was still. However, then it kicked us out. Then we're unable to log back in. So I'm thinking maybe I was just jumping the gun, you know, and the profile was wiping, you know, and I just didn't wait long enough. No. We are still here, so that is unfortunate. But also, you know, I expected some bumps today. I was able to get into the website, but unfortunately didn't clear. That is where that is. It's funny because the cloud thing won't even let kind of stuck with it. Okay, well, I think look and see. I want to show you guys something. Moonshine, right? Be able to sell that, but if you go to here, you look and you see current level 34, right? It tracks your player level. Notice why this can't probably because some things still can't be listed, right? And then other things have a level work. Unable to sell the item. So VPX as an example. This one becomes available on the flea market at level 35. Same thing with Vertex. Same thing with military power filters. That higher end loot that you need for your hideout. You won't be able to just buy your way into it too early into your playthrough. You're gonna have to get to a certain level in your account before you'll be able to do anything with it. So that said, the other change, and I noted this at the beginning of the stream, is that for upgrades, if you look at it, there's only a portion of the hideout upgrades that are required to be found in raid from what I can tell. So that's a pretty cool change as well. That's what's new. Unfortunately, I can't reset the profile yet, so until we can get on it's business as usual for wipe day. i.e. thing is well, not that nothing is web. Am replying. Almost like website. Can't reset the profile. Never mind. Still can't reset. Right, and I'm gonna put like, look guys, I'm trying. Okay, I'm taking the fight to X. I'm not even verified. That's how bad I want us to be able to play today. All right, enough of that. We are going to reload. Get back in there. I do believe that they're trying, you know, so I think that the best thing we can do is just try to have a little bit of patience. Obviously, there's a lot of people hitting the servers, and Oh, and that's great news. This is all good, but also not altogether. Types, especially with all the things that are being added. I was expecting a few bumps in the road. That said, for this, and then I think we check out maybe something else as the location that you guys would, as long as it isn't required to find the 10 military filters in raid for solar. Let's take a look at that. So if you want to see solar, because I don't have it on this account yet, this is what's required for solar now. I do notice that you still need the 10, but you don't need the found in raid. What you do need found in raid is LCDs, which interchange, you know, basically any loot bag can have those, or any electronic spawn, but interchange, and if you go to the electronics free loot stores, those will be easy. Even this doesn't have to be found in raid, and it says no offers, so I wonder if those could be traded. Cannot be listed. Okay, no, so you still have to go to labs to find these, which I think should be a thing, you know. But you know, outside of that, we are where we are. I think I like that, you know, the mix of found in raid versus bot. I think it'll help both keep the economy going, you know, but also give you some things to look out for. So for the hideout items, for me, I wouldn't even, so like these, I would take that off of my wish list. The only thing I would wish list would be the things that would be required found in raid. Everything else, I think we'll just buy, or at least that's the plan, you know, when we're able to play the game. When that's able to happen, that'll be all right. So while we wait, guys, let's look at someplace else. Let's go. One of my favorites. Just to, oh no, we can't do that without grabbing these. I mean, what would custom be without some keys? I mean, I don't have no marked keys on this account. We weren't at that point of wealth yet, but we definitely are. Let's just go and see how it looks, how it runs. Obviously, I'm happy with what I saw in the streets, what I saw on Ground Zero Custom. Probably overall my favorite map. Go hit it up, have some fun, and we'll keep at old Nikita. Poor guy, man. I could tell watching the Tarkov TV, like, you know, the love for the game is there, and you could tell he was stressed. See anything there. Cool. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Customs 1.0. How are we looking? Oh, right. Let me get the performance monitor up in the screen so you guys can kind of see FPS wise. On load in, crisp out the gate. Not bad. And then settings wise, where I'm at currently, if they changed anything. Usually I go kind of ridiculous on a lot of things. So, and this is in native 4K. So, obviously 4090 cards, so DLSS, all that are certainly thing, but better performance than I've seen on custom right out the gate ever, frame rate wise. Whether that holds, we'll see. I am noticing a fog though. I thought the fog decided to do away with, but that is interesting. Maybe the fog helps with performance. Maybe they decided not to render the entirety of the map. I mean, that would explain some of the uptick. Don't know. It is running well though. And it looks great. I think I could probably check the reflections, get some better ray tracing going. We've got enough headroom there in performance, so I'll tinker around with it later at some point and get the best possible balance going between what we can see and what we're able to play. But for the moment, I like the additional vibrance, and I think we'll leave it there. Seems to translate pretty well into the image on the stream, so something's going on over there. So yeah, we will be ready once we can get this profile set. Feels good to be back on Tark. Honestly, I've been enjoying it so much lately. Even a day away was a little much. I mean, I'm not sure I want to be chasing Snowball again today, but you know, those were some fun streams, though. I'll say that. But yeah, I was seeing some stuttering on load-ins over the last couple days on the stream, and I was mentioning, I was hoping that this wasn't what we're going to be looking at, but overall performance seems really good. I'm imagining there are new guns, man. We haven't been able to access any of the new content yet, or I haven't seen any yet. So, but thank you. Welcome to the stream. All right, we'll keep things moving here. Go hit dorms. Oh, check new guests. He's like, no, you won't shoot me. Yes, I will. Oh, shit. We got the boys there, and there's a guy right beside the truck, rat. Gee, no sound. Okay, so we definitely have Shaolin Company. I don't think I brought nades, so that's unfortunate. Hello there. You don't need that foot. Or that one. I mean, I'll take them both. Whatever you like, sir. I'm not picky. You want me to shoot the left one too? How about, can I get you through here? Oh. someone's creeping. Oh. Did he die? Nope. Now he's dead. Oh. You should have stayed back there. I know. That cannot feel good. I bet. Probably not. Okay. Wait. Is this a guard? If so, he'll have a nade. Scav. Looks very scabby, I feel like. felt like we had some guns here.
Oh shit, body's down.
We got PMCs. Okay. Is he coming through that doorway? Is he trying to flank around? Oh. Doorway. What his friend, I wonder. Oh, bitch. Get wrecked. Alright, cool. AKM, don't mind if I do. While we're here, I'll check the website and see if I can get an update for us. After we get some loot from our guy here. Let's see what we got. Oh, nope, we're still in line. 14 minutes, guys. Oops. That's cool. Alright, listen, man. Came to play today. Not to sit and wait on the website. Alright, let's see what this guy's got. If we can relate, right? And they got us sold on the idea of a reset. Let us reset. Clearly, though, a lot of passes have been done on performance. I can tell. Even with this fog, great frame rate. Got here. Nothing doing. Anyone else still having issues getting the launcher? Gotcha. Thank you. Good luck with the new content. Thank you so much, Kane. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, the launcher. Try to log out and log back in. That's what worked for me. Launcher is giving people issues, and the website is giving people issues. So yeah, it's been an issue for a lot of folks today. It took me from after Tarkov TV, and then once the game actually started being available for download, it took me about, from the time I heard Gigabeef was in raid, about an hour to even get logged in, and then from there about another hour to be able to get in the game and get the stream started. And now we're waiting for the website, because the website is down, and people are unable to reset their profiles on PVE. So people are trying to get started and unable to access it. So we're just doing a few raids, check some things out, see what performance-wise we're looking at. I am seeing some good highs, but also some interesting lows there that keep popping up. I'm not noticing it, so I'm not sure if it's just that monitor or what. But I will say, if there is a stutter, it's not something that I'm picking up on, and that's saying a lot. I've become quite particular about my frames the more I get into, a game like Tarkov. I used to be the just give me a stable 60 or a stable 30 type. That's what you gotta get used to when you play on console. then once you move on from that, start seeing what a high refresh rate looks like, your eyes just never want to go back. At least mine don't. Okay. No Rashaller looks at things. So someone was here. Is here. First Parmesan of the wipe. Hello there. Listen, man, I don't even have bad rep, bruh. You son of a bitch. I looked for you for 4.5 hours the other day. You are Snowball number 12 on the main account. And now here you are right in front of me. It just hit me, guys. That's our Snowball right there. Oh, what a turd. Anyway, we'll get you soon enough, sir. Yeah, I was gonna log into the main account just to see if we still had our Snowball progress. This account held its achievements, so I see no reason why that one wouldn't. Interesting and ironic that we get Parmesan pushing us like after spending so long trying to hunt this dude on the stream. Here he is. There we go, guys. Snowball in spirit, right? Just Zerachi would be the only one now. If we were on that account. But we're not. So let's check safes. We should see if safes have been updated. Alright, here we go. 14 minutes to the maintenance screen, just letting you know that's what I got. Aw, man. Been there. Yep. Same. Was this the 5-hour downtime they spoke about? Itchy, the downtime they talked about was supposed to be yesterday and today while Tarkov TV was going on. But, unfortunately, it seems like it's going to last a little longer. I will say, those money pals, they kept it not at the softcore level, but at the elevated level, so that's pretty good to see. Money pals can still exceed 10k at a base level. That's nice. I think that will help. Yeah. Parmesan, man, what a turd. Why does he gotta show up now, Where was this dude when we were looking for him? Where to be found? Now he's here, just like, hey, hello. Oh, I don't have that key. I don't have 204. What is wrong with me? What's that? It's just a mandatory thing. So we are, chilling. Got all Parmigiano down. Customs looks normal. All things good. Same old, same old. Let's hit the car. We'll get out. We'll go back to the hideout, and I'm gonna start selling off some stuff, man. Gonna have some fun. If anyone's looking for some gear, this account is going away. So while we can't wipe it, maybe we can send some good vibes out there to people who are just getting started or maybe need some things. 6-minute wait time to get onto the website. Alright. 5 minutes and we'll be at least able to check the website and see whether or not we have any update or any change. Okay. Yeah, from overall in and out rate. None of that's looks like. Icons. You know, how much that matters to anyone, but we have icons on loadout. Just saying. But yeah, the game does look streets being the exception. It was tanking. You. And I hate to even do anything too crazy yet, because I don't know if get into the account. But let's here we'll give someone some moonshine. Do what makes sense. You know, about 100k for this. Takes us down to 10. Fair. But we actually did we ever get our money from the last? I don't think we did. Oh, we can get the money now. All right, well that's working. The other money. That wasn't working just a few minutes ago. Already some UI. From the looks of things, that is disappointing. Access it. This will be funny. How many? Oh boy, guys, we're gonna just delete a bunch of items. Let's be helpful. What do we think? Joy off into the stratosphere. Hey man, if you guys aren't wiping, you might want to. Oh, look at that. Tape. Why is tape? Gotta do better. Tape, I feel like should be maybe 2. That's it. Why do I have to pay that fee? Oh, it's much cheaper. We're going for. We're taking a different approach. We don't need it. What is this going for? 9K. Oh wait, I gotta pay 10K for that. Work out. Listen, they need to unlock this pro. Oh, hey guys, I got into the website. It says maintenance. Really? Please. So, unfortunately, here's where I have to keep things. It's unfortunate. Are gonna disappoint a lot. That one, you know, over half the player base. No big deal. Oof. Probably want to get that one. I would. Let's help some more people out, shall we? Wait, I gotta do yeah. Okay. Add something else. I'm just gonna liquidate everything. Well, yeah, let's do that. Ooh, water filter. That one will go hard. Ready? Once a water. Oh, that's for a used one. Guessing. Well, okay. Do a lot better. Hours. I have pay 40K for that. Got some money. Luck to whoever gets those. Do this. Go ahead and get all of this out. I think get it all in one place. Go from oh, you have to put that one in. I like that system, but I'm getting used to it. That one's full. Move this from here. So if anyone has any luck getting into the website, maybe we should just do everything. I really feel like the hideout items do many people favors. It becomes to vendor. This is what you were worried about. People helping everyone. Here, take all of the stuff people ridiculously low prices. It's different kind of crap. Okay. We can get everything out of here. We can. Someone eat the crackers. You get that cat out of here. Someone needs a cat. I could just get rid of it, but what if some? Keep the tech manuals and the doc later. Doesn't need update. No way anyone needs that. This scab box served its purpose. Can we sell this? No, can't do that. What have I done? Goodbye. You did well. Hello, 7. See, that's gonna allow us to sell some other food. And pay a little bit higher flea market. That'd be fun. Let's see, hold on. I'm gonna keep up on this website. Actually, we won't do all this at once. We'll break it up. Now that we've emptied that one. Do a raid A. Your Tarkov finished. Hopefully you're able to do what you need to do. Were you able to get into the website? That I think is going to be probably where people have the bulk of their challenge. Get these car batteries sold. Let's say car batteries. Okay, can afford that. Oh, some that goes hard. Okay. I'm not sure about these bigger icons. The icons are bigger. I don't know if you guys noticed that. So there's definitely been some change there. Let's just get rid of all this. Bye. Anything we can just straight dump to therapist and turn this stuff. Sweet. Somebody out there. Military power. Aren't these like crazy right now? They. Let's do some ridiculous. There we go. 2,400. Get some. Grab those up. can't sell lens are actually go about small. That one, yes, I'll pay more than I get. I'm gonna trigger some kind of bills here, probably stop this. Let's go do a raid some. Get banned. Where do we want to go? Interchange. Check out the mall. Actually, am I on? Yeah. To see what mall looking like. Website not working. Got it. Sucker. So getting it. The afternoon. Get everyone. Minutes with. Yeah, there's a lot of. Which. They're gonna work to address these. Man, you know, longer. You're good. 15 minutes. Website. Yeah. I had to wait. Now I've just got the thing that says maintenance. I don't know why it says purchase. One said purchase, we said profile. Tarkov. Profile. Everybody's already purchased the game. Let us get to the profile. Tark. Guys, give me just a second. I'm gonna close my browser and clear cache and see if maybe there's a chance that could help. That's now let's get to back to the web. Jeez, man. Tark is cooked today on socials. I bet they're gonna get destroyed for. People are not patient, you know. Barely. I'm working in the background here. Trying to get my official page still says. Come on, man. Yeah, we're stuck on the same page. At least we're not in a queue anymore. I just hope the maintenance includes a solution so that we can join in on the fun like everyone else. Interchange seems very bright. Good bear. Yeah. We got bear. But we definitely have bear. Okay. Look at some. Trying to keep my finger on the pulse. So yeah, right now we're fighting for backend stability. See this thing. I'll have to look at that later. Oh Jesus! Listen, yes, we're all excited because we want to play the game. And I don't know, maybe people are being real mean to him on X. I don't know. Go there. Okay.
Ты куда пошел?
Game runs a lot better. Looks a lot better. A lot cleaner. Interchange. I will not. Why are you so rude all the time? You guys need to get out a little more. I mean, seriously. Is that... Wait a second. Please tell me we didn't just run into fishing. I like that. Grenade. Mission. Game feels so much better, guys. I will say that. Performance wise, I think you guys are gonna see the uptick for sure. We got so excited. Login servers got so overloaded. Sorry for the trouble. All hands on deck. We will not rest until everything is stabilized. Okay. So there's our response. You know, they're aware. Obviously we knew there would be issues. I'm not shocked about that part. I just, you know, was hopeful that since resetting after the wipe was necessary, per Nikita, that it would be available for people. So hopefully they get it up and running soon. And until they do, I will be certainly happy to keep you guys company. Wall warping is still a thing. So there was running into fire with reckless abandon is still a thing, evidently. Hello there. Thank you for demonstrating that. I got what you were thinking, but okay. D6. Good, isn't it? Overall UI delay in the UI seems much better, much snappier, cleaner feeling. That's good. See as well, like super fast. Back off! Don't do it. Why? What was your plan exactly? What inquiring minds want to know. What was that guy thinking? I really wonder. You know, did we? Really interested in that, but I will gift someone the ammo. Someone out there might actually run this weapon. Why did I do that? Sorry. Sweet. What does your friend have? Here's a drill. You can gift that to someone. This AK can just be a decent backup for us. Perfect. Oh, hey. See if we can score something while we're here. I mean, you know. Word interchange, right? Nope. Just the DVD. Free loot still decently. You see there. Gav out there now. Go. Oh. So there's up. Right there, it's fine. Just stop somewhere. There. Right at the other place. Between. We could go either way. Alright. Yeah, very much digging the performance. I can tell that the Tark team is getting more and more familiar with the new engine and really started to work on optimization. That's been something we've all been asking for a long time, so I like what I'm seeing. Hope the performance stays here. Alright. Go. You can officially actually play the game now. Nice. Nice. Good. Hopefully you enjoy it. I think it feels crisper, man. Hopefully it's better on your system. I know you've had your stability issues too, so I'm hopeful that type of stuff gets better for everybody. I will say, having a high frame rate with the scope out in Tarkov is something I'm gonna have to get used to, guys. Look at that. So here's 140. Do something. Right, so it's still, the double render's still there, but it's, you know, it's not completely tanking my FPS. So that is huge, I think. That's always been a bone of contention for a lot of players, is that double render on the optics. Just, you know, kills frames and has for a while, but seems like that's happy to be playing some Tarkov. I would just, you know, I wish them all the luck in the world. Nikita just like so heartfelt with everything this morning. I thought the stream was great. I thought the music video was great. The story trailer was great. Gotta get that website up so everybody's looking. What's our exfil? Probably Emercom, yeah. Okay, sweet. Just going a little tour of the mall here, see what we got. Just have some fun, hang out. No particular reason. I believe I've seen enough of Killer recently. I have no interest in doing any of that today. We'll just do a tour of Escape from Tarkov and take a look at the maps. Gift some people some things in between, because we certainly have some things to gift. Guys, actually, we have Bitcoin level 2 and it's fully stocked with GPUs. So that's a thing we need to liquidate before we wipe. If there's anyone that wants some graphics cards. Oh. See what we got going on. No voice line. Distinctly no voice. Interesting. Elevation difference? Or no voice line. But may never know. Go ahead and come on down. Hello there. Oh, you want to go that way, huh? Wish I had a light on this. Nope. Let me up. Let's see how registers feel. We can't. Never mind. Let's not see how registers. How about loose cash 13? So yeah, it's back to the pre-softcore change levels. Where's the actual money itself? All right. See anyone over here? But you know who could always be lurking. A bit of a creeper sometimes. Oh. I haven't hit any bugs yet, though, I will say. I've heard that people are having an issue with a bug, like on tutorial. I think there is a tutorial, though, on PvP. I saw a post about it, where, like, you can't die, and you get to keep all the loot. Kinda crazy. still have exfil campers hanging out at interchange 24/7. Ready to ruin every exit. Oop. Need more stamina. Ow. Rather than go Emerald. Well, actually, yeah, we have the bags. Go Emerald. Probably would be better at this point. Yeah, everything looks good. Runs great, man. We gotta get to the website though. Like, let's take a peek and see real quick. That's looking like. Waiting room. 39 minutes. Ugh. About the same as it did, is what that's looking like. Killing me. So head on back. How to raid. Gift people with a few items. Maybe some big ones. Just for fun. You guys need GPUs and your planet not wiping you. Shut down the old hideout. There we go. Trying to read what's going on next to of the city. No, there. There are. Okay. Like the few challenges on. We can help some. I am not going to use these or need any more. Give them all back. You have to take them one by one, I guess. Maybe we didn't have all 25. Oh, and not enough space. Oh, you know what? Get rid of the AK. And that leaves magazine. And then we'll have enough space. Back, 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 back. There we go. Okay. So this is worth what, right? Oh. What is this? Level 40. Oh, that's funny. So I can't sell these to anyone. Unfortunate. Also look at the model. I see what people are models Maybe they should be. I don't know. That's weird. Unfortunate that I can't sell these on the flea. Dang, I was looking. Oh well. Let's see. Let's check and see. It's gonna be painful, but end of wipe, right? So 110k for mechanic. Guessing he probably best, right? Oh no, therapist. Closet gamer. Therapist is a gamer, guys. Interesting. Okay, well, hopefully she'll appreciate this collection. GPUs, I didn't pay for a single one of these. Each and every one of them. 2.5. Alright, yeah, unfortunate that we couldn't share that with somebody else, but, you know, say la vie. These cords, though, those, we can share those for sure. Let's say 1200. I mean, it's a cord, you know. Or, what about lamps? People go hard on lamps. 125. 1520. I know it's cheap. Man, we're doing this. We should actually just all of it, right? I mean, the grenades, like we can just vendor. So the cases, nothing else. It will give me something to do while we wait on this situation to rectify. Alright. A bit. Yeah, they're working on it. Not resting. We will be doing another raids. Yes. Don't think we're getting rid of all of it, because I don't even know when the when that website's going to be available. They just have to wing it. Later. Go. Case. Do those, yeah. Going for 300. Oh. Fine. Do you have to vendor that as well now? Or can you even vendor it? You gotta be able to vendor it, right? Someone. Surely someone buys the grenade case Jaeger? No? Really? Oh, well, I've still... Did it not register that we took? So let's take these out and then we can do it. There we go. Alright. Oh, 306. 61. Damn, 321. Always the therapist, you know. Actually, yeah, let's these meds later. Can I sell this on? So therapist. That message. Oh, something. Her. 226. How would Ragman have the best deal on it? That's just kind of weird. Reinstalled 5 times. Game still saying failed to launch. Oh man, I don't know. I logged out and then just spammed the login. Probably a good 30 minutes, maybe. I was able to get in, so that's good. But I can't do anything beyond that, and I can't reset my profile. And like many other people, I am stuck in a queue to even get a chance at the website, and then more than likely the website's gonna tell me that they're going maintenance. A lot of people in that situation, man. I'm sorry. Oh, guys, You can't get ETGs until level 40. Oh. That's an interesting change. Trim it all. Not sure what level that is. Did it tell you what level you're at? Yeah, the ETG change is interesting. Those things are lifesavers. Not till level 40. Oof. That one, that one's gonna sting for some people. I feel like people will. No way. 19 minutes. Okay, so. Are literally at the mercy of this situation. Okay. But not shocked. I would be lying. Disappointed. That is a go shoreline. Walk around. Just randomly and permanently. Jeez. There are a lot of frustrated. Order. Be ready. Okay, I got 1 second here. You look crazy. Alright, sweet. Done. Beautiful. We have some sustenance on the way. Now, if only we could get to the website. They're killing me today. It's nonsense. Like, they just need to put the website back up. Put people in queues, let people access what they need to, then cycle them out, you know. They're putting people in a queue just to get them to a page that says, oh wait, the website's down. Like, it's kind of crazy. Performance is noticeably better though. I can definitely see that for sure. Very quiet so far. Yeah, it is good to be able to play again though. Got that. Feel bad for anyone who's out there and can't play. At least we got that going. What? Though I'm digging the frame rates on the scopes. They're a lot better. A lot less muddy. The optic side of things. Yep. Up here. Good. So much easier to do the scope now. That is a very, very welcome change. Alright. Whoa. Barrel stuck myself to death here. That's Sanitar. That's Sanitar. Yep. Alright, well, second boss fight of the day then. So it seems like boss spawn rates are still at a reasonable clip. Scab. They got a light down there. That's got to be Sanitarium Company. someone on the far side there. Oh, Jesus. Why did I not see that coming? Oh, boy. Well, we almost had Slanatar. Rip KD. Anywho, let's check and see what this website's looking like, guys. We are still in line. Thank you for your patience. Listen, don't thank me for something I don't have. We need able to reset Ida. I'm going to exit the client and see if actually doing something from the launcher will help our plight here, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Killing me. Literally killing me. Well, in addition to actually killing us. You know, all of that. All of that. Alright, so I'm going to exit the client. See if sure. Please let me access. Alright, well, all we can do is try those, but dang, you can't even put a ticket in. Bug report. I bet you that's down. Yeah. Not. 4 minutes. Alright, let's see what we can accomplish in that time. They are killing us. What I might do is go ahead and keep selling off everything for the next couple minutes until we can verify what that website page looks. I mean, I really have no other option, you know. The whole plan for us is now upended because of that. But PVE players deserve to have some out here at least. Can't even get feel. Come on, man. Come on. Alright. Some of this stuff out there into the world for anyone who do the auto select. Say 1500. Got some lunch on the way, some hibachi, settle in. It's gonna be a long, good day at Tarkov. On a fresh wipe at some point, you know, I'm sure. You know, let's just give everyone a head start. Fine. I don't need a head start at all. I'll catch everybody just the same. This, let's just do 350. Can I not do 350? So, you know, I'll refer back to this stream when I get banned. Like, listen, this was intentional. I'm intentionally selling these. Alright. There. Oh, we don't have a last. Otherwise. Offer was sold a just gonna slowly take each type out. Eventually all this stuff's situated. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get rid of all the containers and try to help folks out there with as much of this junk as we can. I say junk in the operative sense. I mean, some people this like gonna be gold and this will be a good thing. We're not gonna get any use out of it, and if they're gonna keep us from being able to hit the white button, then I see no issue in sharing the love, you know, personally. All of this was earned purely for entertainment. Maybe it's been. Take a look and see. Hold on. Fingers crossed. Got website. 2 minutes. 2 minutes away. So we're getting there. Epsilon. We got docs cases. The keys, I think we'll just probably end up vendoring. The only reason I'm doing this is because a hideout standpoint for anyone who's still looking to score some upgrades that's not wiping, you know. I don't see any reason you should be worried about putting them up. Okay. These should just be 500, I feel. Website says main. Like, seriously. Something tells me maybe they just were nuts. What about the mobile web? I wonder. Has anyone looked at that? Anyone tried logging in to DSG? Do they have any thoughts? Let me see. Not. Right. Alright, so while I'm doing this, I'll try to multitask here. Have the most this, why, I don't know why is that? No, bro. 32 lunge. Yes. They're like, are you sure? Yes, yes, we're sure. So sure. Never been so sure. Alright. That's 1,500. Appreciate that. Nice helmet. Somebody wants a helmet. Just no, we'll let go for a mere 500 and spend 82,000 to do so. Why not, right? I mean, come on. I don't care. Foldbacks. Anyone want one? About 740. Just gonna take it down by a factor of 10. Whatever it is, 10 times cheaper than what I see. Feel like that's fair. Alright, website again. You are destroying all of our hopes and dreams, guys. You know, really just, oh, wish we could just do it. Let me see something, because I do have another account, and when I hit the reset button, I'm fairly certain it was on account for account, but there is another, and it may have maybe just reset the wrong. Let's see. Now, hope this doesn't come back to bite me. Yes, I did. I did solve the CAPTCHA. Yeah, this is good. I was in. But if for some reason, maybe it'll be worth it. Sorry about the black screen, guys. We're experimenting. BSG shenanigans on wipe day, as usual. Give that another go. Website. And so let's take a look at the roasting. Albeit land. All right. Website. Escape from Tarkov. I am now online. Oh. Mobilely. Dang. 36-minute wait. So, yeah. There's no getting around this wait time they've got on their website. That is unfortunate. Alright. I'm trying to get logged in the background. Obviously, you know, even though we can't get to the website and reset captcha, all that stuff's like really you're not in a position to be making demands. They're wrong. Now I need to re-verify. Boy, they really broke that. This is a new one. The queue times we've seen, which don't be bad. Behold, you have to get to something on the website, and then the website's not available thing. That is a new one. Anyways, again, sorry for the archive lets me. Yeah, really nothing has changed. Just him fighting off a bunch of wow. Are you telling me? Hold on, wait a sec. Wait, that cannot be right, dude. I'm trying to log in, and BSG has me on a 58-minute time. Are you kidding me? Let's hope that's not the case. Okay. So error and timer. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to unfortunately, I'm going to call it there. And rather than keep everyone here while this is going on, I'm going to continue to try to get the account reset, and then when it is reset, we will move forward from there. Unfortunate that everyone is running into these problems. I'm gonna post a video about it, just so that we get the message out to everybody. Everybody knows that we're all in this boat. This needs to be addressed. So I'm sorry, but we'll stop the stream there. I'll repost another one. It will be the same title. This will just be, unfortunately, a miss on BSG's part. What it is. Be on the lookout for another stream. I appreciate you guys jumping in to join this one. Once they get everything together,